State Senator Heather Stearns, D. Chicago, and State Representative Kelly Cassidy, D. Chicago, have spent 2 years developing and promoting their proposal to legalize recreational marijuana in Illinois. On May 7, their 533-page bill, SB 7, was introduced in the Illinois Senate. Last week the Senate Executive Committee held a 2-5-hour subject matter hearing on this bill, and it was alarming to hear how many concerns and questions they were unable to lay to rest. Michelle Radany, a social worker from Leiden High School District 212 in Northlake, testified in opposition to legalization, pointing out that teenagers are not smoking cigarettes anymore, but are instead smoking and vaping tobacco and marijuana. She said she is seeing an increased number of students exhibiting paranoia and psychosis. Dr. Albert Mensa, who runs the Mensa Medical Center, corroborated her statements. But Illinois State Senator Toy Hutchinson, D. Chicago Heights, a strong proponent of legalization, thinks that is the very reason we should legalize, tax and regulate it. If students are easily getting the high-potency stuff now, how much easier will it be for them to get it once it's legalized? To give you a reference point to digest the following information, keep in mind that the Woodstock marijuana of the 1960s and 1970s contained 1 to 3 milligrams of THC. What gets you high? And people back then got plenty high. Today's marijuana contains 20 to 25 milligrams of THC. A question was raised in the committee hearing: will expungements of felony convictions for marijuana allow for someone filling out a firearm owner's identification, FOID, or concealed carry form to indicate no on whether they have ever been convicted of a felony? Keep in mind that the vast majority of inmates in prison for possession charges have plea bargained down from more serious felony crimes. Illinois Deputy Governor Christian Mitchell, who was representing the governor's office, answered yes. In other words, convicted felons, whose more serious crime charges were significantly reduced, will have their records automatically expunged. Also, once you read what the bill will allow, keep in mind that today's high-potency marijuana is directly linked to an increase in mental illness such as psychosis, schizophrenia and violent behavior. The bill is huge, but here's a small picture of what SB 7 will do: allow possession of 30 grams of cannabis by anyone 21 and older. By the way, 30 grams is equivalent to 75 joints. Allow marijuana-infused edibles containing 500 milligrams of THC.